Alright guys, so I just got home. Brady's here, he's got his motorcycle in the back. Just kind of before I take you guys down, we moved the car to the new garage. Now, last fall, but really haven't had time to work on it or anything. Hold on a sec. This lens is kinda, it's a little smudgy. Anyways, so we finally got the car out of my wife's garage, and that freed it up for her. Brady is down there right now, starting to tear apart some things that I kind of have to tell you. Um, we ran into a oil pressure issue once again. Second motor. I've been dealing with this, but it's not my fault. It's not really anybody's fault. This time a oil line got pinched. Well, I guess it's my fault. I'll take the blame, but it's just one of those things where you just gotta make sure that you don't overlook it. So we're gonna walk down here. Yeah, we'll kind of show you what we're working on. What's going on, Bob?
Nothing.
Alright, so like I said, we got to tear the motor out once again. This time we are not taking anything off of it. Actually, the entire motor is going to stay together. My motor builder is going to pretty much refresh everything, spec everything. And then the only couple things we got to take off is oil stuff and oil stuff, coolant stuff, electrical stuff. Pretty much everything in that. Take it apart so that we can dislocate it from the transmission. We're also probably going to leave the clutch on it because that doesn't need to come off either. But now we're going to be working down in here. If it focuses, there we go. Like I said, we built this garage about last fall in 2017, and this is where the car is going to stay. Also, Brady, you're buying the Mercedes.
Yeah.
So if I zoom in a little bit, well, I'm just going to show you guys. So I bought this Mercedes a long time ago, and actually I kind of wanted to make it like a stance car, just kind of like a car that I could cruise around in, have fun with, just put like the 2JZ in it, because 2JZs actually go right into them. And just right now with the race car and everything going on in business and stuff like that, I really can't do this. And I just kind of wanted a cruise around car that was kind of slick, fast, and this is definitely the cutting my head off. This is definitely the car that you do that with. And Brady decided that he wanted this, and he is going to be working on it in the shop. As he's working on the car, he's going to be working on it in the shop with us. It's pretty much mint interior and everything, man. I love this thing. It is the coolest thing ever. It's got a sunroof and whatnot. So yeah, it's dope. He's probably gonna put some coilover, some new rims. It's a little dirty right now, but it actually cleans up very well. And yeah, the other day I kind of had some fun, but so that's another thing you guys kind of have to look forward to. We're gonna I don't know what he wants to do with it. We kind of discussed, like lowering it, putting suspension on it, wheels, all that kind of stuff, getting the engine rebuilt and whatnot. But as of right now, the 240 is like the main focus, and we're gonna get this thing out and get it finished so that we can continue doing what we got to do. We're probably gonna get a lift somewhere in this area on this side of the garage so that we can at least get maybe 3 cars in here at once and kind of work on that. We got a bunch of stuff in here right now, kind of haven't organized it. Just moved a bunch of stuff down from my wife's garage and have some more stuff to bring in. Got to get air compressors and all that stuff. So we're gonna kind of just jump right into this, knock this out, because we have to get this motor done and out by the end of the weekend. And I know a lot of you were wondering why the car wasn't done by now, and that is why. So one of two things. I'm not exactly sure if the car is actually going to be like out and about this winter. We got winter coming up. We're in Pennsylvania, like I've said before. So I don't know if we're going to have the car out. We're probably going to have to go south to drive. So be it. We plan on going to Texas or Florida anyways. So long story short, we got to redo where are they at? The oil coolers. And in the process, the motor shouldn't take long to get back to me, but in the process of getting the motor done, I may or may not be doing something else with the car, but I'll save that for later for you guys to kind of speculate on. That'll kind of just make this car exactly what it needs to be a Pro 2 build, to be unstoppable at the track and reliable as hell. So we're just going to jump right into this. So like I said, I mean, I don't really know what I want to be doing with the garage as far as like, I mean, probably do some like organizers, do like some hangers and stuff like that. We're probably going to have like a TV and like a TV mounted with all our cabinets and stuff in the back. I don't know. I'm sweating as usual. Brady, you sweating? It's hot. It's what, 80 degrees out? Sun's about to go down, but we still have some good lighting, probably another hour or so. Humidity at an all-time high. So motor is pretty much getting ready to be pulled out. Brady just got done going to get some straps so we can hook this thing up. We're going to take this thing out, dislocate it from the transmission, and load it up in my truck. Hopefully by the end of, like, maybe tomorrow or the next day, I'll be able to take it to go get it redone and checked over completely for the second time. Second time for this motor, third time for the other motor. It's just one big headache of a process, but when we're building cars and doing things like this, you gotta constantly remind yourself why you're doing it, why to stay in it, and you just gotta keep pushing. And Brady, what was it the other day that you said about me? Relentless?
Yeah, you don't give up.
Yeah, as I say on Instagram all the time, like you don't give up. Failure is failure, and this is probably the best quote that I posted it actually today. It was hold on one second. I'm actually the quote actually says, "Love failing more than success. Failed attempts are lessons learned. See successfulness as a beginning into the better version of you." I think that's pretty sick. That was probably the best quote that I ever actually just randomly thought of on the way to work this morning. Like, what that means is when you fail at something or you disappoint yourself or whatever you might possibly do, take that failure, learn from it, comprehend what you did wrong and how you could maybe change it or possibly do different to better yourself or better the surroundings around you. And that kind of goes back to this thing. This is the third motor that's been in the car in the last year. literally almost in the last 3 months, but technically over a year's time. The last 3 months, we put the motor in 3 different times, including my other motor. So, no, not, it's one of those things. It might not possibly be the fact that we're doing something wrong now. This time we definitely did. We pinched that oil line, which is terrible. But, stuff happens. So just persevere and keep going because, like I said, failure is what allows you to learn and build yourself. And then once you succeed, take that successfulness and cut it off and act like you're restarting your life over with that knowledge and excel back from it, which then would attempt you to fail once again, but relearn from it. It's just an original process that you got to go through. It's called life. So we're going to pull this thing out. We got the cherry picker right here. Brady's busy texting as always on his phone. And, no, he busted ass. So we're going to pull this thing out and get it loaded in the truck, and then we should be done for tonight. Like I said, we might be doing some other stuff to the car. Just stay tuned because it is just, the stuff we're about to do to the car is going to be awesome, but it kind of depends on how things go with the motor. So we'll see. But until then, we're just going to roll another clip, pull this out, and then I'll talk to you then. All right, guys, so as you can see, it's getting later in the day. It about took us like an hour and 45 minutes. Motor standing behind me. And we don't have all the lights in the garage yet. We're actually only working off of one, and all the little, all the twinkle lights that are still hanging here for some reason. Anyways, motor's out. I'm gonna load it up into the car, into the truck, and we gotta button some things up in here once again. We gotta clean up some wiring. I know you guys can't really see, but I smashed an oil line down there, getting it out. Apparently, every fucking time, thanks Brady, every single time we take the motor in and out, that one gets smashed. So, nothing really we can do about it until I do, some kind of conversion. I don't know. But we're gonna call it to an end on this and on this. I might take a video when I drop this thing off. I am also gonna call it to an end on this vlog. Is my lens messed up? No. I'm also gonna cause it. It's been a long day. It's been a long night, guys. Well, not really. Actually, we didn't do too bad. We got this. So, like I said, I might videotape taking the motor over and start that vlog off there. But until then, I'm going to end this vlog and thank you. I appreciate you guys watching. Brady appreciates you guys watching.
I do.
But be sure to leave a comment on what you want to see, what you'd like to see. Let me turn this fan off. Hopefully that didn't ruin me talking that entire time, or else I'm gonna have to do it again. But but leave a comment saying what you want to see when we're doing things like this. And I know it's dark. When we're doing things like this, we could possibly go in depth more on what to do, how to go about it, how I have the car set up and everything else like that, so that we can get a motor completely out of the car in like I said, an hour and 30 minutes, hour and 45, dicking around, really just kind of taking our time. Usually at the track, I'd say it'll take us an hour. Obviously not to swap motors completely though. So I'm gonna end the vlog here, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Take it easy. I'll talk to you guys later.